what you might not think to be possible to do in the middle of a reno is a product shoot. I really needed to shoot some products and I didn't have anywhere to shoot them, but I was pretty sure that the light from the patio door would be pretty amazing. So I decided to give it a try and I was right. They did turn out pretty amazing. I told the girls that we are going to Mom's house to do some laundry, which we were, but I didn't tell them that my brother, who doesn't live around here, got here to spend a week with us. So they had the loveliest surprise.
So that should be okay to go.
I mean, it's not.
That back is still gonna be covered some. So cut out your edges there.
Yeah.
Carefully.
Yeah.
And we'll go from there.
Is your earpod? Put it in your pocket.
I will.
Dreaming of some
Christmas.
warm soup.
Hey, that's how you do it. What? There. Oh, that. One separate from the others is cut 9.5. Okay, this box is empty. We still got some more that I'm.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Perfect.
This makes it a little warm up my hand from touching the cold. Christmas in the house was way funner than Christmas Eve. We're gonna have
Oh, what?
on Christmas Eve, we're gonna have a bathroom here.
Really? Wow.
we're gonna put like the thing that.
Get it out. Something else.
Phew, phew, all in one piece. We are going to be putting an arch in between the kitchen and the butler's pantry, which is this opening right up there. There'll be a nice arch, and then that back there is going to get closed up, so there'll be cabinets right there. And I wanted it to be pretty tall. Malin was pretty sure that what I'm going for is a half circle. So he drew it out on a piece of OSB, and I was not entirely convinced because I was pretty sure that it was shallower than what I was going for.
That's not what you want.
Huh?
That's not what you want, is it?
You're right. It's not what I want. What do I want?
You want something that's nearly impossible to make.
Of course I do. It should be like this high.
Well, yeah, that's
Right
what I'm
here.
saying. You want an oval, and I don't even know how to.
Interesting. So, should I get a piece of paper?
You have to draw it perfectly.
Well, paper you could fold in half. And draw a half, and then the other half would mirror. Think we should try that? So we want it 19 inches high. And
What she wants is an oval, not a circle. That's almost impossible to mark out.
Yeah.
it needs to be this high.
So,
You want it to be more of an ellipse, right? So you're gonna need.
So I decided to try with a piece of paper, see if I can make something that is a little bit taller and see if that's what I want. So I tried it, but in the end that looked like a half circle just moved up a little bit with just more sides. So I felt like I needed just a visual, so I decided to take it to Illustrator and make an artboard the size of this opening, basically the top part, and draw the shape to fit in that space and see if it actually is the shape that I wanted. And it turns out it was not. It was way too much of an oval. I didn't like it at all. So then I went back to Pinterest, found the actual shape that I liked, screenshotted it, put it in Photoshop, put in a circle over it to see if it actually is a half circle, and turns out it was. So all of that to figure out. Malin was right all along. It is actually a half circle that I want. I think it was just looking really shallow because we only saw the oval part, or this half circle part, and not the whole sides. So half circle right here. It's gonna look great. Oops. It looks like we weren't quite done with demo in the last video after all. I thought for sure we were done, but I forgot about the master bedroom patio door that still needed put in. What do you need? How's your bed?
Good, Mom. It's very good. It's nice and cozy.
But I think this might be the last of the demo. Hopefully. Fingers crossed. Maybe, just maybe.
Just leave this wall for now because I still have to build the arch.
Okay.
But well,
A bunch of drywall has been happening around here, which suddenly just really changes the feel of a place. This was feeling like, you know, nothing, and now all of a sudden it feels like it's turning into a house. This is the kitchen. So this is the laundry room. That's all drywalled. We didn't entirely remove all of the drywall. That's all gonna be covered with shop built-ins, so it doesn't matter too much. And then that will just get patched. And then this is where the fridge will be and the cabinet beside it. And then the rest of the kitchen has drywall.
Ready or not, Callie's hiding. We have to come in
And then this goes into the butler's pantry. This room feels completely different because it looked so terrible. Over there, I'm gonna have tall pantry shelves all the way up to the ceiling. I haven't decided yet if I'm gonna paint these ceilings or keep them wood. I can't decide. I'm leaning towards just wood, so we'll see what it actually ends up being. But out here, we'll just do some patchwork for drywall. We're using some of the old stuff that was here because some of it is fine. That will get drywall again. And the bathroom tile is all done. Bathtub and the tile, I love it. This room, the drywall is ready for primer, so maybe I'll prime it next week. And back here, very excited for this patio door. Everything is very full because Malin was working in here, getting electrical done, getting this ready to patch in the drywall, and getting ready to build a fireplace right there. And then upstairs, they did this really tall part of the stairway. And this room is partially drywalled and all of the insulation is done. Closet is drywalled. The drywall in here is all done. And then the girls' room is all insulated and will be drywalled soon. We are slowly working on reclaiming the outside of the property whenever we have time. It has been neglected for probably many years, at least that's what it feels like, because it feels like it's completely overtaken by weeds. So we're starting out with the free wood chips that you can get from tree trimmers. So we're gonna cover everything that doesn't need grass with wood chips for now, and then later move to nice mulch. Wood chipped the crepe myrtle. The front of the house basically looks like a neglected backyard. And eventually we're gonna take some of this dirt out. We're gonna actually have 1, 2, 3, 4 steps down, because I don't like how this goes up in the front and then down again. So Malin's gonna level it out. And this tree eventually is gonna be gone because it's half hollowed out anyways. So we're gonna cut it down, which will make the front sunnier, which I like. And we're working this morning on cleaning up this area, which I don't think the leaves have been taken care of for so many years. So basically a compost pile of leaves that we're hauling off. And then we're gonna wood chip that whole tree line. And it's just a lot of work. We could use some donuts about now.
Tarp on the truck. And then put the leaves on the truck. And then put them off the truck with the tarp.
Daddy! I was seeing Callie's face! Dad! We got a safety play!
the goal here is to make our front yard look like a front yard and not like an abandoned backyard. So we're also trimming branches because the branches were really low, like down to the ground. So basically the grass hardly grew out here. So eventually, probably not this year, but eventually we'll have a nice front yard. We finished it. It looks so, so good. There was so many leaves and railroad ties and sticks and branches. It looks so good.